Liverpool preparing here to be a part of the opening act of another major European club season. An epic tale lies ahead, a footballing drama to unwind over the course of the next 10 months. One where the central cast, both team and individual, will get to write their own story should they survive long enough. This, episode 1. Ibrox lauded by many everywhere as producing a grand atmosphere. They never let their side down. So here it is, what we've all been waiting for. Make sure you are strapped in and ready to go.
Well, the biggest show in town.
Money! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Defoe needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Mane. Mane. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Great leap! Oh, not the best of headers. And here's Defoe. Gets wrestled off the ball. Mohamed Salah. Ball forward. What does he try from here? Mane.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Rangers are engaging here in Europe. It's Defoe! Oh, that is very close.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
This is gone, that's a foul. Whipped in. Well read, he sorted that out. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Done very well to intervene. Arfield. And here's Defoe. Defoe! There was plenty of power on that. Gabby. Liverpool have been susceptible to late first-half goals over recent weeks, so determined not to concede this time. You'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal. Quick ball forward. Has he found his man? De Rossi. Played out to the right. Milner. Promising cross. Massive leap! The captain scores!
Well, it's so hard to keep someone with his enthusiasm and his energy quiet. Second best will never be accepted in the world he lives in, and the timing of his goal won't be lost on him. It's crucial. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Liverpool take the lead, 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium. Goldson.
And here's Defoe. And again the keeper stands strong.
Yeah, well, he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him. He can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Liverpool head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Liverpool carrying a one-goal lead. And here's Mohamed. It's Salah! This could fall anywhere. Defence has got rid of that. Mane's cross. That's not going far. And it's Defoe. Rangers disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Alexander-Arnold. Milner. Salah.
Rangers have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond.
Has a pop! It's there! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So that's two now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
De Rossi battles to win it back. Well, that's where he wants it. Great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. It's a Defoe! Another save.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
Liverpool can make their change now with a break in play. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Goldson eases the ball away from him. He gets past his man. It's gone a long way up and away.
Well, decisiveness has deserted them, Peter. They need precision, and it's sadly absent.
De Rossi. Out to the right. Oh, really good feet from him. chance to play it in. No foul, says the referee. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Now it's Mane. Mane's cross.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, now that he's scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
Gets it back. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Goes for the cross. And he just whacks it away. Arfield. It is quite a run he's making here. Shapes to shoot! And that certainly packs a punch. Gabby. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Liverpool have got off to an ideal start. 3 points on day one, and it bodes well for the campaign ahead. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, they've laid down a marker with such a good opening win, and they're saying to the rest of the group, we're intent on staying at the top. On this evidence, I think there's every chance too.
Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The team's indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. And shoots! To the lead. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Lanzini. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Linus proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Can't get the better of his opposite number. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Mane. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Battles to win it back. Mohamed Salah has a look inside the box. Mane, and Mane! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
He's had a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Gabby. It is deadlocked. Mohamed Salah. Gabby. Robertson. And it's Salah. What an adventurous run from a defender. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Defending of the desperate variety. De Rossi! This could fall anywhere. He's looking to get there first. He's had a look. Rice. That's been drilled forward. Rice. De Rossi. Alexander-Arnold. No goals as yet. De Rossi. Cut out in the nick of time. Lanzini created that super goal to produce a lead in their last game. West Ham getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Linus. And And it's Felipe Anderson. It's on a plate. Well read, he sorted that out. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. I think they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Well, the action has already resumed here.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Gets up to head it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
That is a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. Rice drives it forward. De Rossi. Gabby. De Rossi. Westham, whose last result owes so much to the astuteness of their manager.
I think, Peter, we have to give credit where it's due. We had a hits one! Goal! First blood drawn.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Liverpool break the deadlock.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Forward it goes. Felipe Anderson. Referee has seen that as a dive.
Well, that's just very cynical. For him to think he could get away with it is ugly on his part.
Hoists it forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Linus is the guilty party there. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Mane. Oh, shooting chance!
Attempt, Peter.
Finds himself eased off the ball. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah has set up one goal so far. And the ball's come out! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now.
It's Salah! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
So that's two now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Salah. Mohamed Salah puts his foot on the gas, and he's there to cut it out. Sees it out of harm's way.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Promising cross. What a throw in. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And it's played forward. Rice concedes a free kick for that. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Robinho. Robertson looking to run onto it. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And he just whacks it away. De Rossi. To get it forward quickly. De Rossi goes looking. And it's Benzema. Real chance! Rice gets it away. Gabby. And that has been clubbed away. Lanzini. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Gets wrestled off the ball. Mohamed Salah. Dinks one in. Now it's Robinho. And it's Robinho. Now it's Benzema. Now it's Robinho.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. They did enough to win it. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form, a big team beating a not-so-big team, and a lesson dealt.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening. What a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it, goes for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
And here's Rooney. It's come loose. Facing up to last season's champions, it is a tough ask of anyone, let alone a newly promoted side.
I think they've just got to remain composed. After all, this is what it's all about.
Xavi concedes a free kick for that. He goes long. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
He's got away. Marcelo could try cutting inside here. He's looking to get there first. He's in! Goes for goal! He's scored!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Liverpool draw first blood here.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Reading going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. He's left his man. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Gabby clips one through. Good clearance and very necessary. Now it's Robinho. Robinho opts to play it back. Hits one! That's a half-decent try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Rooney, who's made his mark on this game. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Quick glance at goal. been levered clear. Rooney. It's Rooney! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Xavi. And it's Robinho. Robinho! And out to safety. Rooney. Has a pop! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Jota. And it's Robinho. Oh, really good feet from him. And there is the half-time whistle. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Liverpool come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now, and we get some free-flowing football.
Going through. Robinho. Oh, nice touch. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Gabby, who does have an assist to his name. Cut out in the nick of time.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Over to the left. Robinho. Oh, that's neat. Over it comes. Gets good distance on it. Finds himself eased off the ball. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Rooney is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
It's a throw-in. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Robinho. And it's Salah. He's hit, and Body! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that save.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Liverpool take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
It's got through to shapes to shoot! Good take, and he's had a look. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Now it's Mane. Robinho. Robinho! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Robinho should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah. He's had a go! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Mane. Mane. That's really nice. Now, what next? Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that is that. Liverpool, winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form. A big team beating a not-so-big team, and a lesson dealt.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us. Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. He's gone for it! And that has been clubbed away. Over to the left. Plays it long. Xavi. Gabby. Robertson. Xavi. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
On both sides.
Real chance! And he's done it! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting.
Arsenal have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Gabby. Gabby. Forward it goes. De Rossi. Liverpool are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Towering header! Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That was no routine save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Tries to get it clear. And it's Xavi. Promising cross.
There's been quite a few crosses coming in from that left-hand side. Robertson really is providing a very good outlet there, and his contributions, I think, are going to be key. Well, this poses the defence a few tricky questions, and the answers have to be hard and fast.
Anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Robertson. Lovely feet. Xavi. Chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
And here's Mohamed Salah. That's a good ball to find him. Torreira. Tulani Serrero. Oh, good interception. Tulani Serrero. Federico Fazio. Tierney. Tulani Serrero. Torreira. We hit half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Liverpool, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Already up and running for the second half. Liverpool carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, that's nice. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Arsenal, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
Garay. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Gets into some space. And he's cut it out. Going for goal! Oh, taken with style! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Arsenal can make their change now with a break in play. Aubameyang coming on. Can he continue his terrific scoring impact on the competition? Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turn.
Up he gets! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Mohamed Salah. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And it's played forward. Arsenal getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, well intercepted, really alert, and they've been caught out here. Elliott can hoist it clear. Robertson. And here's Mane. And it's Aubameyang. Mane. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Tulani Serrero with a long pass. The referee's awarded a free kick. The talking to, I think. Yes, it is. To get it forward quickly, played back in, and it's Serrero. It's Serrero! They've scored! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Arsenal making consecutive changes here. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Surely hits one! Really well taken goal. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Liverpool two up and into a position of real strength. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. He's had a go! Can he take another chance? Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great coaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Liverpool grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Tulani Serrero. Tulani Serrero not easily shrugged off the ball. Arsenal desperately need someone to hold up the ball here. Now it's Mane. Mane looks to dink one in. Tulani Serrero. Good ball. It has a pop! And that is the last effort of the game. Liverpool enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, hello to everyone and welcome as you join us for the second of these group stage games. Competition only a couple of match days old, but there have been already plenty of talking points, much for us to scrutinise over the course of a fortnight or so. Winners on day one, no doubt now looking to cement their place in the latter stages as quickly as possible. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Liverpool had the perfect opening day. Now they look to press on.
Well, Peter, there's a very good chance they can plough on after what was a good start. And even if they have a wobble along the way, I think this team has a structure and a philosophy that's solidly in place. And I think they can rely on that. So my advice would be, keep aiming high. Why not opt for some swagger, in parts at least? I think they're capable of it.
There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift of being able to make all the right decisions at the right times. Personally, I really like the way he can always take a little touch to give himself that half a yard of space he needs to get a shot away, and he doesn't miss too many either, does he?
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Mane. De Rossi. And here's Mohamed Salah. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Cahill drives it forward. Richarlison tries to switch the play. Going through. Lobs it in gently. Just brushed off the ball there. De Rossi. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers...
Header! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
It's Salah! He's got away with one there.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
And here's Mohamed Salah. In with the challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Liverpool with a chance here to increase their lead. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Going for goal! A heavy challenge. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. Assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Neto sends that a long way. Matuidi. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Gabi. Got a shot away! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Salah. Caught offside that time. Keeper's got good distance on that. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Marcelo tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Gabi. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Font plays it forward. Rafinha looking to hit the front line. Jardel. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Gabi. Alexander-Arnold. De Rossi. Marcelo. Has a hit! And he heaves it forward. That'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Liverpool are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we're off again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Rafinha. And it's Quaresma. Diawara. Diawara showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. De Rossi. Great lead! They scored! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Liverpool grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either...
Quaresma has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Talk about singling someone out.
Well, his stealth has been compromised because of his goal, and his treatment from here looks as if it could get a little tighter.
Played back in.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Salah. Oh, shooting chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Has it out wide now. And that has been clubbed away, and it's been taken straight back. Plays it out to the wing. Marcelo. De Rossi. He's got it, and has a shot! Good challenge, he just stood firm. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Barcelona have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly they're trying to show strength to what the opposition have seen as a weakness.
It's a safety-first approach. Quaresma. Hoists it forward. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
And it's Matuidi. It's come from... as a pop! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Matuidi. Richarlison. He's away! Richarlison gets it out to the wing. Marcelo goes looking. Rooney. Forward it goes. Cahill sticks in a foot to win it back. Jose Font. And there goes the final whistle. Liverpool always looked the more driven side, probably the better side, and nobody is arguing about the results. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eases the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid off.